Good day everyone, Ace here from Ace Space Astrophotography. In today's video, I'd like to show you my latest deep sky object I've been working on. So I've been shooting the Heart Nebula. I've also got the Fish Head Nebula and melotte 15, which is the heart of the Heart Nebula. Alright, so let me show you what one 2-minute exposure of with hydrogen alpha of the Heart Nebula looks like. There you go. Not too bad. Looks pretty good. Alright, so here's one 2-minute exposure of the sulfur 2. So I used narrowband filters for this. Alright, not too much there in one 2-minute exposure for sulfur. Alright, and here's oxygen 3. Same thing, not much there for one exposure, 1 2-minute exposure. Alright, so let me show you what, I think it's 4 hours of hydrogen alpha here. There we go. That turned out quite nice, looks pretty good. So you can see melotte 15 here, here's the whole Heart Nebula, and here's the Fish Head Nebula right here. Alright, so that's what hydrogen alpha looks like. And here's, I think this is 3 hours of sulfur 2 all stacked. Looks pretty good. The only thing I don't like is with the ZWO narrowband, the first gen narrowband filters. I think they suck. Look at the bright halos it causes. I got to get a little bit better at processing them out, or get new narrowband filters. Alright, so here's what 3 hours of oxygen 3 looks like. And we're still getting those halos. So there you go. So that's 3 hours of oxygen 3. So let me go and show you now what the final picture looks like. So here's we'll go to the Heart Nebula first. So that's how the Heart Nebula turned out. Didn't turn out too bad. Looks pretty good. And I got fairly good at getting those bright halos out. Not the greatest, but looks better than having those really, really bright halos. Alright, so now here's melotte 15. You can see it here. Now the only issue I had was for some reason Sequence Generator Pro, I set it for melotte 15, but it kind of went more to the the Heart Nebula. So I don't know, Sequence Generator Pro wasn't working quite right, so I just went with where it set it, and I got some nice pictures. So after I did the Heart Nebula, I'm now working on the Iris Nebula. And the first night doing the Iris Nebula, I had no issues with Sequence Generator Pro. The second night, I couldn't get it to plate solve. That was the only thing. It wouldn't plate solve, and I spent like 2 hours trying to fix it, and then the clouds came in, so that was the end of that night. So the second night I go out, same freaking thing. It wouldn't work. So I just created a brand new profile inside of Sequence Generator Pro, and then everything started working again. Then the third night I went out, same freaking thing. It wouldn't plate solve. So I said, screw this, and I just removed Sequence Generator Pro, removed everything from remove programs, and every instance of Sequence Generator Pro I could find on the computer, and reinstalled it, and voila, plate solving worked again. So if you ever have any issues, it's not plate solving, just freaking remove it and re-add it. That's how I fix my issue. Alright, so enough of that. Alright, so there's melotte 15 again, and instead of having it at the top, I changed the orientation, and I like this orientation way better. I think it looks way better. That's my opinion. Alright, so now let's go back here. There we go. And now I'll just show you part of the what I got of the Fish Head Nebula. it turned out pretty good. So the original picture here, the blues aren't as vibrant in the initial picture. Once you do the color calibration and add and combine them. So what I did is I used the color mask script, and I made the yellow more yellow, like the gold here. I made it more gold, and then the blue, I made the blue more blue using the color mask script. Works really well. So you make a blue mask, and then you use curves and you bring up the blue. Use curves to bring up the red and the yellow to make the gold more vibrant. Works pretty good. All right. So just thought I'd let you see what I was working on. So what I can do now is I'll show you what I've got so far on the Iris Nebula. Just have to find my picture. There it is. All right, Iris Nebula. So this is what I have so far on the Iris Nebula. It's I think it's 2 hours of luminance and then 1 hour of RGB. So I'm going to need way more integration time into this picture. All right, just thought I'd show you what I've been working on. Thanks for watching. Ace out.